What is good, boys? How we doing? FOMC reading the tape. Uh, yeah. I'm gonna turn off the comments. I don't really want comments on, just cause like if I see a comment, it's just gonna deter me from what I'm thinking about, and I don't know if that makes you mad. Then it's cool. All right. So let's just kind of get into it. I kind of want to get like a little brief overview of what I'm looking at, what's on my chart, what are these levels on my chart, and yeah. So these two orange boxes, they're daily volume imbalances. The reason why I have them on, they're also new day opening gaps, and the reason why I just have them highlighted is because I know during my back testing and what I've seen, you already know I already got like all these. You already know that I have so many annotations all the time. I'll be back testing, bro. I'll be putting in that work. It just pains me to like take them off, but it's needed. It's because I just back tested yesterday before I got on this. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Fresh chart. Fresh chart. Pretty much. Besides these. That's much better. That's much better. Does that not feel better? Okay, so if we look at the two levels, I'm more looking for a downside today, just by the looks of this, and I'm gonna annotate constant culture of this wick here as well. If we just look at the daily chart, obviously I want to see what happens first, but just like overall bias, we have this nice pool of liquidity that is obviously of importance and of significance that we could just jump up and take that today. So that's obviously in the cards or possibly in the cards. But just what I'm looking at here, the fact that we have just taken this buy side here, we have taken this high here, and now we have traded up into a daily volume imbalance. The fact that we're respecting that and now trading lower tells me that we might want to see some lower objectives here. We have this sell side draw here. So we're just looking at the dynamics. I think this might be more probable. We also have this big BISI we could trade into before then trading into this buy side liquidity because the market's going to deliver efficiently. We're probably not just going to have a straight up move to that. Probably going to have an up move and then retracement and then expansion. Maybe. I don't like forecasting like big bias when it's not needed, when that's not what I'm looking for, you know. So I'm noting constant culture of this wick. I have constant culture of this wick noted. Sell side liquidity, and then kind of like a rejection block here. I'm not gonna note that. Not really. I don't think that's gonna be influential, but I do want to note each and every one of these highs. I want to note this high here, and then I want to make them a different color. I want to make them like gray. White. Yeah, I like white. This is 917. Previous. I got about 6 minutes. gonna make this a different color. Anytime there's like a low that hasn't been tapped, I'll put that blue. I like that. And then here we have, oh, wrong thing. I know it's ICT whenever he marks out like highs like this, he uses midnight to midnight. Okay, and then lastly we'll do this. That was that pool buy side. 9.13 high. Is there anything else? We'll mark out these. It might be too much. We'll see. Okay. I kind of almost want to. I don't really care about the 2 to 230 at all, really. So, right now, I kind of just want to. I have a few. I should have a few FOMCs here back tested. So here we just had a 2 p.m. reversal straight to sell side. Here we had just a larger in day, so we already had expansion. FOMC just distributed price. Here FOMC we had a 2-stage event. Usually that's what, just by like where price is right now, I think we're likely gonna have a 2-stage event. Like I don't think it's just gonna be a 1 stage straight to buy side. Here. Here's 2 p.m., 2 p.m., 2:30. We just have a reversal. Like this is the nicest profile in my opinion. Where 2:30 we just have that reversal. Here, 2 kind of consolidation, 2:30. That's the most recent FOMCs that I've seen have kind of been like that, where we just kind of not chop, but like not doing too much. Okay, why? Okay. I'm gonna pull up ES over here. How's everyone doing? Probably haven't seen me live in a minute. Yeah, I'm really liking sell side objectives. Because like here, we've traded higher. Like all this is balanced here. Which could be this could be the perfect place to rip it up higher into this buy side. But like, no strong bias already. Marking out this buy side here. ES has taken this high here. We've already taken this high, and ES also did that while trading into a new week opening gap. I'm going to just have my new week opening gaps on a different tab. It's because it kind of gets too much. But yeah, during FOMC, I'm definitely expecting delivery into a new day or new week opening gap. If we're looking lower on or on NQ, where do we have lower new week opening gaps? Right here. We have a new week opening gap right here. We have a new week opening gap right here. We have a new day. And we have sell side rest here, also into a buy side imbalance here that we haven't traded into. So I'm looking for, okay. That's how we delivered right to that day old low there. ES traded into a new week opening gap there. This looks like we're just gonna trade to buy side here. Okay, so all of this is like, these are all new week opening gaps. Notice how many new day and new week opening gaps that we have to refer to. So maybe we might see some consolidation today. Dang. It took us higher. Okay, now my attention's more kind of on buy side liquidity that resides up here. We had this wick. We were expecting constant encroachment, and then we just ripped. We also, I didn't have this marked out before. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that delivery into that daily Bissy. There's just a lot of levels. Like, there's a lot of levels on my chart, and I kind of don't like it sometimes, just because I kind of want to have a good clear chart. Right now we have a news low. We traded a volume balance. We have pool buy side that expecting clear up. Right now we just had expansion, so like I don't think there's any reason to kind of just expect to see reversal. You look on the 1 second chart. Here we have expansion, fair value gap here. Just expansion. What is this level here? What is that level? C of the daily wick. Oh, no way. It uses that as an array. Constant curve of that daily wick. Here, let me move that over. Buy side liquidity torched. Hey, let's just trade on the 1 second chart today. C of the daily wick with a imbalance right there. We trade higher. Volume balance right there. Along with this inversion right there, we trade higher. Look at the volume balance though. Look at that. Look at that get respected. Is that also a new day opening gap? It might be. It might not be either. Okay, it is a new week opening gap. So we're trading a higher portion of that. And ES traded into a high end of a new day opening gap as well. Okay. So pretty patient for me. I want to wait for 230. 230 will get manipulation. We might just accumulate, manipulate, distribute, or something like that. We do have a news low down here. Good. Like, okay, so we ripped up above previous day high into a volume balance. We have a huge pool of buy side, which doesn't mean we don't need to take that necessarily, but we also have sell side that rests here. I kind of like maybe a possible narrative that we do take this low down here. We take this sell side liquidity that rests here to then trade higher at some point. But obviously you got to trade what we're given here. Okay, we might trade back down into that C of the daily wick. Let me look at the daily chart one more time. I want to see if there's maybe any level that I'm missing. Okay, we have that order block though right there. I do want to point out as well. We have an up close candle, which also is previous day high. I didn't know that. Pretty much is previous day high. So we have that order block right there. We don't really have any other significant levels. Maybe a constant crush to that wick, but here, let's just, what's the high? I would probably use this wick though, because it's done the most damage. Look at the body of that though. Okay, swing high made on the 1 minute. We drop down into. Let's see if we drop down into this inefficiency. We got plenty of time. I don't know what time we're going to end. I do not know yet. I likely want to. I just want to see this. I want to have this on my channel. Also, look back in backtest or tape read because ICT isn't live. Oh no. I do want to live stream every day, but I just haven't because I've been watching ICT's lives, which I think like what I could benefit from is just not even watching his live, but also like his Insight Live, and just kind of just tape read on my own because I think tape reading on your own is where you get the most from, in my opinion. We have inversion right there. Order block I marked. Technically it's propulsion. We have this. So we have a propulsion block right here. So if this gets disrespected, we could see this high get violated and this high. But if we're looking at this, I think we need to distort some time to then have that run to, if we are going to run that high at like 230. So overall, definitely just waiting. I don't need to be a part of this or care to be a part of this. I'm not trading live either. I'm just tape reading. All right. Okay, notice how we're respecting that? I need to pull up my tape reading journal here too. Isn't that just beautiful? Okay, we have a big gap here on the 15-second. But notice how we're referring to the 5-second. Oh, yeah. This low looks kind of suspect. Just going to mark that. Kind of had a little market structure shift here, so I don't think this will, but let's see if it does provide displacement higher. I just think it's unlikely. Look at this volume imbalance as well. What was that on 15-second? Look at the bodies. So We have sell side that rests here. We have a little equal highs going on right here. We have buy side that rests right here. We have news low that rests right here, so that's gonna be important. Let's see if that gets drawn too. I think that's what I'm favoring. That's what I'm favoring. But I want to wait till 2:30. I'm favoring a run to this low, in my opinion. But I don't think that's not gonna happen right now. I don't believe. I think we need more time to then have a run to this low if we are. Constant approach to the 5-second wick right here. Bissy on the 5-second, marking that. Beautiful respect to that. You have that volume balance on the 15-second, drag that out. On the 15-second, we are respecting that. We have a SIBI right here, SIBI right here. Equal highs that rest here, previous day high. Notice how we ran higher, volume balance perfectly respected. At the high end of that, we have, what is this? Change state delivery. Was this propulsion block digs into that? Then we trade lower. Kind of have a little volume balance right there that we respect as well. Overall, nothing to really excite me, you know. I do want to zoom out just a little bit for 1 second. I have the 15-second chart on my other monitors here, or my other monitor here, so I'm not too zoomed in. But you have sell side here. Look at the constant approach for that daily wick, and boom, what do we see? We see displacement straight from that level, trade higher. We respected that in PM session yesterday as well. Woo! And look at daily Bissy we trade into. Bam. Okay, we're in constant approach for that 5-second. Okay, look at this. Let's see if we get heaviness to this low. Alright, I think we might get that. We're not respecting that gap anymore. Does this get left as breakaway, or do we trade into this? So we have that gap right there. We have a 15-second SIBI here we could trade into. Notice how, look at the bodies at that volume balance, so note that. We are in discount here. So, how many points is this moving? I want to, like, from here to here. Oh my gosh. That's 100? That is crazy. 100 points right there. Like, FOMC, I definitely want to gain more experience with it, but, like, your whole week could just be done with FOMC. But it's just like, yeah, you know. Okay, notice how we're not as quick with delivery lower. Maybe we get some speed here. That old daily high in that imbalance right there. This probably breakaway. Breakaway 5-second. That volume balance though. I think I want to see us rip to these highs, especially with this low broken. Notice that inversion. Volume balance perfectly respected. Market structure shift inversion right here. Look at this down close candle. I like that. I like that. Screenshotting that. We're in a 1 minute Sibby. We also delivered to new day opening gap. I don't know why my chart doesn't show me new day opening. Oh, because I don't. Look at new day opening gap traded to. So I like this trading higher to these highs here. Oh, that was order block on the 5 second, not 15 second. Five-second here. Let's see if that offers. Okay, now we're in new day opening gap right now. All right, buy side taken. Okay, smooth highs. We have these highs up here as well. Patience, waiting for 230. This is just some preamble. I don't know, man. We're building sell side here. Kind of equal lows there. And we have this low here too. 1 minute inversion right there, paired with order block 5 second. BISI on the 5 second. Boom, trade up to that. These two up close candles here. And I don't think they're really going to get respected. Let's see. We have this initial buy side here. And equal lows down here. I really, I think these will get taken. All caps. Yeah, those equal lows I'm definitely looking at. I want to see 230. If 230 we can spike up to buy side, ooh, that would be nice. Very nice buy model here. Go lower to go higher. We trade lower, market structure shifts, displacement with this. That's inversion. Boom. We just place higher. We have order block on the 5 second. BISI on the 5 second right here that we're trading into. Look at that. Beautifully with that volume balance. We're trading up higher to these smooth highs. Also into an old high right there as well. Just look at the respect, you know. Look at that volume balance right there. It's not that volume balance. I didn't mark out. We are in a deep premium here, so let's see if this offers to these equal highs. But we are in such a deep premium that it wouldn't really be worth it. With an old daily high there as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this on the chart. It's a 1 minute. What? Okay, notice how that failed? I mean, I know it's a 5 second, but let's see if we want to trade into this gap here. Okay, let's see if that acts as inversion at all. We want to clear up these lows. Okay, we're getting some displacement here. Waiting for that 2 p.m. though, for sure. Don't lose sight of that. 2:30. Let's see if we lose this or not. Just by look at it, we could. This kind of is the last line of defense for me. We want to get a run higher to these equal highs. This would need to offer support. It is a good quality order block. It does have an imbalance within it. So I could definitely see that. Breaker failed. Then we trade to just some minor sell side. I mean, that's like very, very zoomed in. Which, I mean, events like this, you get the volatility for it. So, I mean, I'm not like a proponent. Okay, notice how we did trade in that Bissy on the 1 minute though. So like your higher time frame, I guess, the 1 minute definitely influential right there. We do have this Sibby here though that would act as a speed bump. Let's see if we come down, take this low, and then run up to these highs here. It's about to be 2:30. Notice that it's 2:24. I do want to point out 250 macro. That's still a thing, and it will be during FOMC. So, gonna be looking at that as well, which I think is probably what's in the cards. Okay, Candyland equal lows. We have this high that's up here. If we come up, spike that high and this high up here, we'll likely create, let me see. I don't know where ES's pool of buy side is. Okay, ES has already cleared that. I didn't notice that. ES has already cleared all that buy side. So we didn't really have an SMC. Okay, we have a little order block there. So let's see if we traded this sell side. I don't like that. Notice how this whole time we're looking kind of good. I mean, except for here. Now we just tightened up ahead of that 230. So this I don't really like. Look at this price action though. This is just beautiful. 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 Hopefully, okay. Hopefully this doesn't have like. Okay, I was. Okay, okay, okay. You look at E and Q. This is that pool of buy side that we have that I think could be possible. If you look at the hourly, delivered in these 3 down close candles, I want to get mean threshold of this. Look at that. I want to get 25% of that. Whew. Look at that delivery. Yeah, so I think we might want to see higher prices, but I mean FOMC is just so volatile that we do have all the sell side here. ES has taken this whole pool of buy side. So ES doesn't really have too much motive for really going much higher. We're in such a deep premium here on ES to where, I mean, I just think it's just not the best probabilities. So why really stress about it? Look at that breaker though, acting as inversion here to send us to this low into these order block here. Old high here that we're trading into. Volume imbalance we just traded into on the 5 second. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Scripted, isn't it? I'm playing. Oh, I can't wait. Dude, I can't. Like, think about, like, I don't know, I just want to see my ability in, like, 4 years from now. If I'll be alive, then. Inversion, we have that constant recursion level right there as well. I just want to put this on my chart just because I like seeing I like that shade that I have for inversion. I kind of like, so I have mitigation as this color. I like that color. I want to see, I don't really annotate mitigation blocks too much. So I kind of want to have this as like, maybe I'll put this as inversion. Because I do mark inversions a lot. Because I like inversions. I like version. Yeah, I'm switching that. I'm choking here. I'm distracting from looking at price. I'm distracted right now. I think it's a very nice study here, you know. See that busy, you also have the inversion. I'm looking at these highs here right now. The fact that we rest between two liquidity pools is pretty low probability in my opinion. Okay, I kind of want to look for like some SMT here just within this structure while reading this at 230. But by looking at this, we've had pretty much the same exact market structure, except for right here we have a little divergence. Lower, we put an equal low, so to me that's not a SMT. $230. Give him some time to speak. I'm pretty sure he's speaking. Kind of accumulating here. Waiting. We're going to have a spike in one direction, I think, here. We're not moving at all. We're waiting. Do we spike lower or higher? Hopefully higher than lower. I think that would breed the best opportunity. Look at this gap right here. Notice how we have a low there as well. So we generated low above a BISI, so we could spike down into that. Notice we're kind of just dropped off here. Come on, man. I thought 230 was supposed to be the move. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Buy side taken. Next pool is this, but is the fact that we made that high at a volume imbalance trade away like that? I like that as a high, possible high of the day. So we don't have to trade into it. So, but it's definitely like an influential point of liquidity to study. Old high right there. What level's that? Wait, did I just... I think that's the console encroachment of a wick. What level is that? It's that daily order block. That's what that is. So back into that level. Buy side obviously rests up here. Is that in the cards today? Is it? Look at this. Big manipulation. That's getting used as inversion here. We trade higher. Sell stops accumulated. Trade higher, higher. And now we're here. Man, I do like live streaming because it's just such a different experience. Like commentating over price action, I feel like it requires me to be a little bit more locked in. I don't care who watches it. Like there could be like one person in here. I really don't care. I used to say that though. I used to say that. Well, I don't care if anyone watches, but like deep down inside, like I actually kind of cared. But like now, I like actually don't care. Like I used to say that stuff. That I don't care how many views I get. I don't care how many people watch me, but like deep down, I kind of did. All right, we notice how we've had some little displacement here in a logical level. Just don't forget Candyland down here. Don't forget Candyland, and don't forget that this could just be a little scare here, like it was here. I can't believe I'm marking out Sibbies on the 1 second. I mean, it just gives you that deep lens on price action, you know. All right, it's looking like so we're respecting that we left a breakaway gap, and it looked like we're just gonna draw the Candyland here. Okay, notice Sibby with old daily low here. We also have that volume balance. All this is a Sibby. I want to look at the 1 minute structure here. Okay, this inversion has to hold if we want to see this buy side liquidity here. New week opening gap is right here though. We're above new week opening gap. I don't like how new week opening gap's right here though. Oh, I didn't even realize this, but on ES, we put in a low right at new week opening gap. So in my opinion, I think ES trading to new week, I think lower prices is more favorable. ES is putting in a low right at new week opening gap. We have these equal lows here. We have a bunch of fair value that resists right here. We have this low right here. So I think trading lower is more probable at this instant in time. We have that 1 minute, 1 second Sibi right there. So I think we're just reaching premium prices. I want to see some form of stop hunt. I mean, like none of this just feels nice. But here we kind of use this as inversion, and this looks like we're trading up higher. We have plenty of time. FOMC is one of those things to where, at least from what I've seen in my personal studies, is that really that 3 p.m. hour, like that's where you can just do anything, or not anything, but that's where you can do all your trading. You don't even have to worry about any of this. We did leave smooth highs before we displaced. Like I would have liked it a little bit better if we had manipulated then displaced. But here we're kind of just in between PD arrays. We're kind of consolidating, so there's not really a trending model that we're within. Right here we had a buy model. Here this is kind of just manipulation. But I do like maybe possibly hinting at something here. We have a 5 second Sibi right here. We have this old daily high right here. But I don't know. I don't really love these highs right here. I wish we manipulated more. I wish we had like something that looked like this. Clear sell stop rate and then reprice higher in a PD array. That's what I would like. Okay, let's look at new day, new week opening gap. We're within one right now. I don't want to mark out like these levels are gonna be influential though. So like all of this is influential. Okay, I notice how we're kind of respecting this. We traded below a new day opening gap here. Right here, we're trading back up into one right there. Also with this volume balance right there, with that 1 second Sibi. We also are claiming that volume balance. I do like this. I think right now this could be something here. Right there. Let's see that and let's log that. Putting that in the journal. I want to see instant feedback here. I don't want to see us dilly-dally. That's kind of that's like the last line of defense here is that volume imbalance. Look at constant encroachment of that though, the body. Notice order flow that we're expecting here on the 5-second. I want to see us displace here now. We should be displacing here now. Within the next 2 or 3 candles. Boom, retrade there. Immediate rebalance right there. We should just be displacing. Yeah, I don't like that. But although like this could be a 1 minute entry. Like what I struggle with is when I trade is just like, especially if I'm looking on those lower time frames, is knowing the narrative, knowing the likely draw on liquidity. But like I don't need to enter off the 5-second chart. I mean, like, although it will require precision, I just think it's like unnecessary. Like if I just enter on the 1 minute, put a stop all the way up here, which that's like kind of a lot, or maybe just here, or maybe like at the top of this inversion right there. So I'm protected by this array, this array, this array. So where if we trade back up here, we're gonna trade all the way up to this high. So if I just enter in like some logic there, just put a stop up there and just let it go. Which I think that's what I want to kind of improve on. Is just if I do enter on these lower time frames and like catch an entry right here, just have a stop for like a 1 minute for the 1 minute chart. Notice how well we respected that SIBI and that volume imbalance. There's still opportunity here. Immediate rebalance right there. New week opening gap could be a partial, but I want to see us trade through that. Okay, that's good. That's good right there that we traded through that. So notice Candyland. Ugh, I don't love that. Notice that gap on the. We have a little bit of a gap here. That's a little speed bump. No inefficiency here at all. No inefficiency. We could create one here. Or do we get immediate rebalance here? Or do we leave it as a breakaway? Those are all good logical questions. Okay, let's see if I just want to see if there's maybe like an opportunity with a new week opening gap as a possible trade entry. If you could frame that, just a little some inversion right there. That's how we didn't really respect that. I just don't think it's time right now. Never mind. That. Okay, let's see. You got SIBI right here, possibly. Inversion right there. That's a balanced price range. Do we trade up into it? Offer an entry. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see if they're hammering that. Bam. Are they hammering that or no? We had immediate rebalance. Pretty disappointing like delivery here. I wanted to see a low resistance liquidity run. This is kind of tough here, admittedly. Now we just put in equal lows to trade higher. It's kind of frustrating. I don't like this. I don't like this. We should have already traded. We should already been in Candyland. We're just building more liquidity. We still have we still have like a whole hour. So don't worry. Wait, hold up. Look where we put a hot. Look where we put a low at. That's pretty convenient. Back in that city. Let's see if this volume imbalance still holds us. Now we're trading up to. Okay. That is noteworthy though. Notice how this didn't really offer that because we're not really in a premium. We're such a deep discount here. But even that little one right there, boom, to that's a new week opening gap. That's probably like 60 points in this. Let's see, if you trade right here. Yeah, like 50 points. That's crazy. Very disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. Not disappointed, but I wanted to see displacement there. Where do we respect? What did we respect? So we kind of have like a little FOMC consolidation profile here. No clear manipulation, kind of just bounce it around. But you know who's gonna clean this up? That 3 p.m. hour, 100%. This 250 macro is just that walkthrough to that 3 p.m. hour. Bam, that's what we want to see. I like that. We trade up into a premium. We cleared these stops. We reclaim that SIBI on the 1 second chart. I think we could yield a low resistance liquidity run here. I've also said that about a lot of things. Okay, let's see if we offer IOFED in this. I don't like that. New week opening gap traded into. Bam. Up higher. We need to get displacement lower in the next like 5 candles here. Alright, giving it like 5 more candles. I don't like that. We could be trading higher here, to be honest. Never, don't force a bias. Consolidation profile. Well, all we've done is generated more sell side liquidity. And we have equal lows, volume balance, fair value. $250 macro we just entered. We're not ready yet. New week opening gap traded into here. I kind of want to see if we want to trade to this high here. Not very, but look how many new day opening gaps we have here. We have a SIBI here with that high there to enter back in within a new day opening gap. Volume balance reclaimed with a SIBI with an old high. Let's see if that offers something to these highs. We do have like a little mitigation here though. Inversion reclaim there as well. Notice out here though, like if we wanted to see sell side, we should have instantly delivered. No, we're in a buy program. Sell program to here to that BISI on the 1 minute, to then have a buy program. At some point though, I think I have a good feeling that we're likely gonna trade it here. Also, if we zoom out, where are we at in scope of overall premium and discount on the day? We are in a premium right now. We're above true day, so we're in a premium. Open your C right there. 75% though we just claimed. SIBI, volume balance, wick, constant corruption. Okay, we should have respected that, in my opinion. We should have respected that. So my interest is still in those highs. The fact that we didn't sell off there, we should have noticed what level we claimed as well, or pretty much almost did. Hello? Why can't I? What? Can I move it this way? Oh, I got you. That's kind of a good... I never really noticed that, to be honest. I've never really used that. Let's see if we deliver higher to this high. Bam. I kind of want to enter a little. I want to buy this. little tape read here. Probably gonna get stopped. Anytime I enter on a stream, I always get stopped. It's like this isn't a model or anything. It's like a very I guess order flow tape read. Console culture, we should respect that wick here now. We're also within that 250 macro. So let's see if we engage this liquidity. Or not. Yeah, I don't like that. We do have this Sibi over here though. Let's see if we accumulate this. Alright. Back within the volume imbalance. We have a little volume balance right there. Alright, I kind of want to... that was the entry right there. IOFED. Kind of just want to counter this a little bit. Entry off that order block. Normally, I don't really like entering while I try to tape read. Okay. I'm putting a stop all the way up there. I'm gonna target these equal lows. This should yield a low resistance liquidity run in my opinion during the 310 macro. Or else, man, we're just really consolidating. If we look at the 1 minute, in no way should do I expect us to go all the way back up here. I want to see us deliver these equal lows. Okay, now we have a Sibi with a new week opening gap. Old high right there with the Sibi. Okay, notice how I feel like I should have just had my order there at that volume imbalance, that new week opening gap, new day opening gap. Just make it low hanging fruit, but I like these equal lows. That's what my eye is targeting. Now we're back almost into a new day opening gap. Let's see if we trade into Candyland. Look at that new week opening gap right there. It's the yellow dashed portion. I think stop could be moved here. There it is. There it is. Let's see if we deliver to news low. And in my opinion, we're likely going to see lower objectives. I think this is just the minimum. I think that's very low hanging fruit. I think we want to see this low maybe at the end of the day. See, notice how when do we start spooling aggressively? 250. There, it might have in my original defense with that. I mean, that shouldn't be someone to defend. I noticed that how most of my entries that I look and that I like, when we are in a deep, or when we are in a premium, and I look at things that I like to long, they always usually fail. When I look at things in a discount, a deep discount, and I look at someone to take there, they usually always fail. So I think just knowing premium and discount is kind of what I need to focus on. But right here, that's just like a little trade for insight, you know. Once I see that we're not willing to take this high, we kind of just had a manipulation. This volume bounce is holding. We're coming back here. We should be delivering up to this buy side. Notice I didn't stretch out this SIBI. I wish I kind of did. And we also are within this SIBI, so I shouldn't have really taken that because we could respect this here. I should have just waited. And then we get displacement. And now look. Volume balance is getting respected. We trade below that volume balance there. IOFED, order block. That was my entry. And then trade lower. Three up close candles right there. And we're teasing that initial sell side. I want to look at ES still hasn't traded into new week opening gap, which I think we definitely will. But yeah, that's kind of just my interpretation on price action through all this. We initially trade into a discount, trade into what? Volume balance right here, into new day opening gap. But then what do? We seek premium. Once we seek premium, we take buy side into volume balance. We're not interested in this high. Yes, we have that big pool of buy side liquidity, but that's not the draw. Displacement, we're kind of respecting that. Then we generate lower. We come back to a SIBI. BISI, we need to source some time. So what are we doing? We're just driving up into a premium. I wanted to see us take this high. I really did. I did. Well, as we know. But I want to see us take that high, and then we displace lower. And I just want to show the... Did I reset this? Is that from... No, I don't think so. Yeah, so this is my history. So I had that little loss. What is this? Is this today? I didn't take a trade, or... Oh, this happened when I was back testing, and I pressed B, or... Yeah, B or S. I pressed that on my keyboard, and that happened. Yeah, so I've taken a few trades. I've taken like 4. This one, I forget which one that was. Let's see if it'll tell me. Show me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I took... Wait. Oh, yeah, I remember. So this is the same thing. I was in ICT's live. Anytime I'm in ICT's live stream and I look to take a trade, it usually gets stopped out. But here, I took an entry here. I want to see a low resistance liquidity. I want to see this run fast to a new week opening gap into these generated sell side. I really want to see this get delivered. But what we did is we actually spiked up. I had my stop loss like right here because we have a balanced price range. But I didn't see the new week opening gap because I was on the 15-second chart. And we spiked up, stopped me out, and then we traded lower. So that's kind of what I was saying earlier, that how, or I initially take a trade. Oh, yeah, so I initially took a trade, and then I got stopped. And then I added 2, and I got stopped there as well. So that's what that was. And then these two were sell. What is this? Wait, so I bought one. Oh, okay. This happened by accident. Yeah. Did it? I don't know. But yeah, there's that business there. So I'm thinking that we're definitely taking this low here. The accumulation, and then like we just had this fast move. So if smart money's short here, they're not just looking for this low. They're looking for these lows down here, especially on a volatile day such as today. Why am I? Oops. Look at that volume balance though right here. Permitting price. What's this level I have down here? CE daily wick. Look at that respect right there. I want to remove executions. But yeah, pretty nice tape read, to be honest. I still want to see us trade to this low, so I kind of want to stay on here for a minute. Buy side taken in this city. I'm not really looking to enter anything at all. But notice here how this is an entry right here. Sibi order block with this volume balance with that new day opening gap we trade into. We trade lower order block right there. Boom. Trade into that as well with this new day opening gap there as well. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I think I should just full on just live trade every day. But what I could do is if ICT trading in the mornings, I could just do like a PM session. But if I'm trying to take notes, if I'm actually here to take notes, which I am, then I don't think because like I usually do my notes and watch the PM session usually. I think that's a move, but I I definitely read price better when I watch it by myself, which I think could be most important because like I don't necessarily need. I won't say that. Cause like sometimes when I just watch this live stream, I just like sit there and like I don't really pay that much close attention to price action, what's actually happening. Cause like sometimes it just has a lesson. So I might try. I might try it tomorrow. I might try it tomorrow. So a live stream instead of watching his. And then just go 9:30 to 11. Boom, 9:30 to 11. 9:30 to 11. Hour and a half sessions. And an occasional PM. I do like that. Okay, we're kind of consolidating here. Kind of quote unquote bull flag. Okay, all this should act as a balanced price range. Should. It should be very sensitive We have order block here. I'm gonna mark out mean threshold of this candle. We have a SIBI right here on the 1 minute. So just gonna note these levels. So SIBI traded into new day opening gap right there as well. We now have a wick. What does that create? Consequent encroachment. Up here. Like, all this is then order block. So all this, these are my 3 arrays. I kind of want to screw it. This is just me reading price here. Oh, I don't have executions on. I definitely want to be out of this. I don't know what just happened. Did I not press? Maybe I had it up here. I would have moved it. So none of those arrays held price. Which I don't like. Is ES in its new week opening gap? Oh, okay. Whoa. So what I see is the fact that ES traded into its new week opening gap makes that a valid intermediate term low. I learned this the hard way, or not the hard. Yeah, I learned this the hard way yesterday. It's when ES I like to look at where are these new week opening gaps, new day opening gaps. They're influential. What do I not have new day on? But if we make it intermediate term low at one of these gaps on either indice, that's likely could be an intermediate term low, and that's what we have here. So this could just kind of be a consolidation profile. I wanted to see us still displaced towards this low. But the fact that ES traded into new week opening gap, we took a low right there. We took the sell side, the news low. That's more than enough. It's more than enough. So I wish I could have that up, but yeah. Okay, now we're kind of creating a balanced price range here, and we do have buy side rest here, So this could be the drop lower to then trade higher, but I'm not gonna have like 40 biases. I think whatever this is, that's more than enough. So I want to kind of have that mental attitude. We are entering that 315, 345 macro. I kind of want to tape read for a little bit longer, but it'll start reaching up into premium. That high right there. Yeah, I don't really like much. So that being said, it's a nice little session. How long is this? An hour and a half? No way. I'm gonna end it here. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Just by look at this, we have smooth lows here at a daily concentration wick. We've already officially traded here. Like, we've spent more than enough time up here. So higher objectives, buy side liquidity pool, buy side liquidity pool. The lower objectives I'm looking at. Well, I'm gonna head to the gym, but we have the sell side liquidity, and then we also have this larger pool sell side there. So those could both be influential. Notice how we traded up to this wick here. We traded lower. Volume balance right there. Look at that volume balance on the 1 minute. Look at us still hold that and respect that. And then we have this new day opening gap. We are within this volume balance, the orange level. is important. We have a SIBI right there, and we have a inversion gap right there. So I'm just going to annotate this, and I'm gonna head out of here. So hopefully y'all have a good rest of your day. Hopefully y'all enjoy your day. And yeah, peace. I want to be. I might show up and I might go live tomorrow morning. We'll see. Anyways, have a good one, y'all.